Welcome to the Marc Silber Show, Advancing Your Photography. Now you're 23, you've already been published.
Yeah, that's correct.
How did you do it?
That process is probably pretty much as foreign to me as someone who's, I don't never been. Realistically, I feel incredibly blessed and lucky to have had the opportunity to get our book deal through Chronicle Books. They have been incredible and great to work with. And a lot of times people ask me, how did the book deal come about? Was it before you did the trip or after you did the trip, or was it, in the meantime or in the middle? And I don't think people realize that we came to them with, for the most part, a finished product as far as images and everything had been shot. Nothing had been written, but it was basically kind of a rough draft of this idea. And like I said, before we even did the trip, 60, 70 days prior to us, or I'd say like 100 days prior, we had thought about this being a book. And so for us, it was the idea from the beginning. So we shot it like a book. I shot it like a book. I always envisioned it being something that any surfer, any traveler could kind of relate to through the images. And a lot of them were shot in silhouettes, non-logos. They weren't like this surf brand marketed thing. And so people could pick it up and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. And the editor really liked that. She loved it, actually. She sat down with us and we talked about the book, and we were kind of like these two vicious little groms trying to send her ideas, and she kind of manipulated. It's like, okay, this works, this doesn't, this works. And she was very blunt and very real, and it was a great dose of reality. And I think that there was a small time when we considered self-publishing, but the reality is that they did such a better job with marketing and publicity and everything. I mean, we got the book in Urban Outfitters and some just places I would have never imagined, and I just think that the process for us was more about having a good idea and going through with that. And I think that a lot of the best ideas are not these ones that need to be thought out and written out like a playbook or something like that. It's just, two friends scouring the coast for waves, trying to inspire people. And I think that in general is just going to be something that anyone wants to pick up and look at and read.
Well, it worked. That's why
exactly.
We're here today. Yeah. I read your book and it inspired me. Be sure to subscribe to our blog now to stay updated on my show, and we'll give you tips and insight to keep advancing your photography. Also, check out our guests' website for a closer look at their work. Tune in to our next episode of Advancing Your Photography for an inside look at another photographer's world.